Hello, my name is Stephen Ashley, a principal sales engineer for healthcare for Zscaler. Today I'm going to be taking you through how to actually set up Intune to push the Zscaler Client Connector out to, say, an Android device. So as you can see, I have my Intune console up. We're going to navigate to apps. We're going to navigate to all apps, and then we're actually going to go to add. When you go to add, you're going to select, of course, this is a managed Play Store app for Android as it already exists. It's going to bring you into the actual Google Store itself. You can then type in Zscaler Client, and you'll see these options for Client Connector. One of these is for Chromebook, and one of these is actually for Android. If you click on one of them, they will tell you which one they are for. So for this case, we want Zscaler Client Connector. Hit approve. Hit approve again to accept the prompts. And now this should be very similar to how you have set up any of your Intune devices. So go ahead and hit done. And that's it. We're done. So you don't see it yet, but if I refresh my screen, you'll now see Client Connector listed. And is it assigned? No, not yet. So we can go ahead then to app configuration policies. We can go ahead and add an app. Go to manage devices. I'll delete the one I have currently just so we can start from fresh. So manage devices. We'll give it a good name. In this case, it's a Zscaler Client Connector. We're going to select what platform, of course, Android Enterprise. Now you can do personally owned work profile only. You can do, of course, fully managed dedicated corporate work profile or all profile types. I'm all about making sure that everybody has access to their applications. So all profile types. We're going to go and select the app. This will be the Zscaler Client Connector. Hit OK, then hit Next. Okay, so configuration settings, right? I don't want my users to really have to do too much to log into it. Why would I want them to have to do all their login prompts? So go ahead and use Configuration Designer. And we actually have a bunch of JSON keys that you can see here. The ones I'm really interested in, though, are user domain and cloud name. I don't want to use username just because this could be for any person. I don't want to tie it to one individual person. And then device token would be if I'm very specific with who's getting into this device. But let's say they're just generic tablets for the case of this. Let's go ahead and hit OK. This is where I'm going to start to enter my string data. So for my cloud name, I know that my environment is on Zscaler. It could be Zscaler 2, though, for your cloud name. It could be Zscaler 3. You just need to look at what your tenant name is. Typically, that's in your login information. And then user domain. So for me, it's the securitypanda.org. And then that's it. You can go ahead and hit next. Then you can add groups. I'm going to add all users, but you could filter this if you wanted to, if you have a very specific use case. Hit create and let it create and push down to your profiles. And then I'll show you exactly what that looks like from a user perspective. So with the app installed, it'll skip that blue screen and allow me to go directly to my Azure sign-on portal. Now, if I look at when it doesn't have those variables with it, I will see that when I open it, I will get the blue screen and I'll have to log in. So kind of bypassing a second login step with those configuration files.